Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Roman Stray Dog. So today I'm taking a tour of the Antelope Canyon just outside of Page, Arizona, which requires that you take a tour, but definitely worth it. Antelope Canyon is an example of a geological curiosity known as a slot canyon. As the name suggests, slot canyons are tiny canyons formed when water finds its way into a crack or fissure in the bedrock. Occurring largely in deserts or areas with low rainfall, a slot canyon is a result of thousands of years of weather extremes. In the case of Antelope Canyon here, an intermittent creek that now empties into the Colorado River would erupt in turbulent flash floods that wore away the sandstone rock face, followed by hot, dry periods where sandstorms buffed the canyon walls to a striated swirl finish. Over time, these weather patterns lessened in severity, but this natural process of erosion continues to be part of Antelope Canyon's ongoing evolution. Today, accounts of how Antelope Canyon was first discovered vary. One of the more widely circulated versions asserts that around the time of the Great Depression, a Navajo girl was herding livestock on her family's ancestral lands near what is now Page, Arizona. Along the way, she wandered into a crack in a sandstone wall where the outside world fell silent, and divine rays of light illuminated the sculptured chambers of the cave-like formation through a gap in the roof. Some elders of the Navajo tribe maintained that long walk holdouts took refuge in Antelope Canyon in the late 1800s, and that spiritual beings continue to keep watch over the area. This particular slot canyon is the most photographed slot canyon in the world. So after I left Page, Arizona, which is down here, I came up Highway 89, and I took those photos around Lake Powell, which is right here. Continued up 89 on my way to Bryce. So Bryce is up here, and went along 89 through here, through this Coxcomb Wilderness Study area, which was super cool. And then down Highway 89, and actually got a speeding ticket right around here, which was the first speeding ticket in 7 months, so I really can't complain. So instead of taking Highway 89 through Kanab and all the way up here and into Bryce, I found a road that goes up through here. So this was North Johnson Canyon Lake Road. And actually in this area here is the Gunsmoke movie set, which I didn't know until now when I'm doing a bit of research. But yeah, so this was super interesting, this area up through in here. And then I hooked into this GPS track that a friend of mine had given me. And yeah, it was very, very cool. Area up here. There was some sandy areas, some ranch land, and some really narrow uphills, and then along this stretch here it was wide open and very fast. And then I rolled into Bryce kind of just actually as the weather was changing, and then I kind of just skirted a bunch of rain this whole way, and then came into here and then down into Bryce and got a hotel for the night. So on the morning of July 5th, I took that tour of Bryce Canyon. And then around noon or so, I hopped back on my bike and I left the town of Bryce and I went up here along Highway 12, then down 89 and along this route here through Springdale into, which I was going to go into Zion here, but I found out as I got to the entrance to Zion, there's this road that goes up and then down and around in here. You can't actually take your personal car or your motorcycle. You have to take a bus tour. So I wasn't going to do that. So anyway, I took a bunch of photos along here, and then I stayed in the town of Labverkin, which is just near Virgin, Utah.